Good evening and welcome to Justeventoneline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines: Federal government working to fast-track development. Representatives seek improved welfare for drivers. Keyamo seeks collaboration to protect passengers' rights. Senate seeks inclusion of mental health in school curriculum. Math, English remain compulsory for O-level students, federal government says. Representative seeks 350 million allocation to revive ailing SMEs. Federal government backs DHQ as coup rumour sparks political firestorm. Sanwo-Olu harps on an nascent blue economy. Now the news in details. The federal government has said President Bola Tinubu is working hard to fast-track the nation's development and improve security of lives and property. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, who said this in Bida, Niger State, at the weekend, added that President Tinubu had directed the security agencies to do everything possible to restore peace and stability to troubled communities across the country. The minister, who represented the president, spoke during the All Progressives Congress 90 South Central District interactive session. He urged Nigerians to remain optimistic and continue to trust in the government's reform agenda, noting that the economy was beginning to recover. The House of Representatives is considering a bill to establish the Drivers' Welfare and Social Security Board to promote the welfare of drivers in Nigeria through the provision of Social Security, healthcare, pension scheme, and workplace protection. The bill aims to address the challenges faced by drivers, particularly those in the informal sector, such as inadequate healthcare, financial insecurity, and unsafe working conditions. The proposed legislation also seeks to create a fund for the implementation of the welfare scheme for drivers in both the public and private sectors. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Keyamo, has called for collaboration between the judiciary and the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority to protect rights of passengers, improve safety and justice in the aviation industry. Keyamo made the call in Abuja at Inca Judges Conference 2025 with the theme, "The Role of Judges in Sustaining Nigerians' Adherence to Applicable International Conventions." Keyamo made the call in Abuja at Inca Judges Conference 2025 with the theme, "The Role of Judges in Sustaining Nigerians' Adherence to Applicable International Conventions in Relation to Carriage by Air." He said the ministry's aim is to have a system that commands trust from passengers, investors, and international partners. The Nigerian Senate has called for the integration of mental health education into the national academic curriculum as part of efforts to address the growing psychological and emotional challenges facing students and educators across the country. The chairman, Senate Committee on Health, Senator Dr. Ari Banigo, made the call on Monday during a mental health program organized by the Mandate Health Empowerment Initiative in Abuja. Banigo underscored the strong link between mental health, discipline, and academic productivity. The federal government has clarified that English language and mathematics remain compulsory subjects for all students registering for the O-level examinations, despite the recent review of tertiary admission requirements. In a statement issued on Sunday, the Federal Ministry of Education said the new policy on streamlined admission criteria does not exempt any candidate from registering or sitting for the two core subjects. The clarification, signed by the Director of Press and Public Relations, Bureau Folashade, followed widespread misinterpretations of the newly introduced O-level admission framework. The House of Representatives has called on the federal government to allocate 350 million naira in the 2026 budget to revive moribund industries and support small and medium-sized enterprises across Nigeria. The resolution followed the adoption of a motion by Honorable Akachi Amadi, who noted that several formerly thriving industries across the country have collapsed due to poor power supply, high interest rates, and weak infrastructure, leading to job losses and economic decline. Citing data from the National Bureau of Statistics, it said Nigeria's unemployment rate has risen from 25% in 2022 to over 40% in 2025, largely due to the closure of key manufacturing industries. The federal government on Sunday broke its silence over reports of an alleged failed coup to topple the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said the government had faith in the military and had no reason to doubt the position of the defense headquarters, who denied the alleged coup. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has revamped his administration's commitment to enhancing blue economy for wealth creation and sustainable development. He said Lagos will continue to lead subnational climate action through innovation, sustainable financing, and investment in resilience as the state prepares to host the 2025 International Climate Change Summit. According to a statement by the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, the governor said Lagos remains at the forefront of developing mechanisms for city-level climate finance and blue economy growth. And that'll be all on Justeventoneline news at 9. Here's a recap of the story. Federal government working to fast-track development. Representative seeks improved welfare for drivers. Keyamo seeks collaboration to protect passengers' rights. Senate seeks inclusion of mental health in school curriculum. Math, English remain compulsory for O-level students, federal government says. Rev seeks 350 million allocation to revive ailing SMEs. Federal government backs DHQ as coup rumour sparks political firestorm. Sanwo-Olu apps on enhancing blue economy. Thank you for watching Justeventoneline news. Remember, the pain you experience today is part of the process for your success tomorrow. For more news, visit www.justeventoneline.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventoneline. You can also send us an email on justeventoneline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.